Life with Louella. Written and illustrated by Margaret Hurd. This week's episode, Hosehead. "I'm gonna vacuum you," threatened Carmichael. "You're gonna be sucked in like a wet spaghetti noodle." "I don't want to be vacuumed," Raimi screamed as she ran into the living room. Beep. "Relax," said Louella. "Vacuum cleaners are perfectly harmless." Ah! Carmichael and Raimi yanked and they pulled. And they pulled and they yanked. But it was no use. They could not remove the hose from Louella's ear. So Louella had to go to emergency at the hospital. "What happened to you?" said the receptionist as she popped one of those newfangled electronic thermometers into Louella's mouth. "Aliens tried to suck out my brain," Louella replied sarcastically. "That's funny. Looks to me more like you got a vacuum cleaner hose caught on your ear. Now tell me, what brand was it? Where did you buy it? What year was it manufactured? Do you know its serial number?" Louella shrugged her shoulders and shook her head. "What's your O-hip number? Do you know your shoe size?" Finally, the doctor came to see Louella. He yanked and he pulled, and he pulled and he yanked. But he could not get that hose off her ear. So the nurse came to help, and then another doctor, and then another, and soon there were 7 medical personnel yanking and pulling and yanking and pulling, and off it came at last. "Oh no!" Louella cried. "My ear stretched from here to Mexico." "No problem, little bunny rabbit," replied the doctor. "We just stretch the other one to match." "Apples, peaches, pears, and plums, tell me when your birthday comes. January, February, March, April." If things weren't already bad enough, when Louella was bending over to tidy up the living room, Bert couldn't resist the urge to give her tail a playful nip. This led to an amazing discovery. When Bert had bitten her tail, her ears became shorter. Therefore, the more she squeezed her tail, the shorter her ears became. "Well, I guess my troubles are behind me now."